What up? Back in the shop. Let's tear this hog apart.
Looks pretty healthy.
I'll be spinning this special guest. This water is going to come out the top of it somewhere. Oh man, it broke the damn.
Guess that'll do it. Phew, we still might be able to use it.
Won't be the first time.
That's an oil pump shaft.
Yeah, you like that? That's what stopped the engine. Hit the piston.
Cheap ass melon oil pump. Stop the engine.
What are you talking about? That's a damn $200 melon pump, bitch. Looks real healthy. And special guest and I have determined that this isn't going to work anymore.
Doesn't take a special guest to realize that.
So, my broke ass gonna get it tore down, figure out what I can fucking use, figure out what I fucking can't. Deal with Jesse picking on me more about my cheap shit. Shit, now I got this thing flipped back over, show everybody what actually. So this is stock short block, obviously stock rod cranks, pistons, all that shit. I'm running some high ports. It has a RCD front billet gear to gear timing system to be able to run this big block Chevy crank support. That's what is helping it a lot. Run MSD, obviously. A lot of guys ask me about steering pumps, man. Ever since I started running this thing, I really haven't had a problem. It did just start squealing, but I think it's my belt. My belt's looking pretty raggedy. But I usually got it for a big block Chevy too, and just made my own mount for it, basically. I don't run an alternator. I got tired of that shit. Fucking belt's coming off. But this is it. Tear it apart. But they're high, Triflow high ports, running guards, running fucking Scorpion roll rockers. Don't mind the white haze, that's the E85. Blower issues. All this looks still pretty good still. Hoping the can's all right. I run my fucking, the water jackets are plugged off. Can't run the water pump with that RCD billet timing chain cover, so they just run up through my intake, through my spacer I got, out the back to the pump that I run under the cab. A lot of people ask what spark plug I run. I run a Shorty Autolite medium. Change them about every other mud hole. Usually change my oil every mud hole. Usually change the oil in everything after every mud hole. Especially if you be stuck off in the water.
Did sharpen the gear on there though. Get that changed.
Stock shit. Doesn't seem like it cracked or doesn't seem like any stress was ever put on it. I should have flipped the pulleys. Well, let's get in a little more and thing looks good so far. These up RPM with these small blocks. You always got to make sure when you set your rocker arms that they're on, and you know they're not tight, but you want them snug where you can still adjust stuff. But they need to be on to hold the stud in the area it's going to be while it's tightened down. Because these things will flex. These studs, you know, this shit moves around up here. And when you're beating on this fucking thing, it's trying to push that fucking stud back and forth. So the rocker arm girdle helps keep that in place. I have a video when I first built this engine like 3 years ago for my Bronco, where I did all the oil drain backs and oil returns. That's what helped keep it alive. The main bearings in this, when I pulled them apart earlier, still look brand new. Really, honestly, if my dumb ass didn't smash the oil pump, it probably would have never broke. Does have hardened push rods and guide plates, you know. Piece of chunk of metal got way up there. Ain't bent none yet. They do move around though, because every single one of them's got a wear mark from the guide plate. Use cork gaskets still. I've tried fucking Velcro Bruins and stuff. They all work good the first time you use them, but better off just rolling with a cheap set of cork ones every time you take the fucker off.
Just the heads there. Still looking awesome shape. The fucking thing was running clean.
Shit, it's still pretty nice. Cylinders and all. But it's a stock piston. I've just rerung it. That's from the last incident. I've been busted. She was running pretty clean, a little rich, or a little lean, should I say, but man, she still probably would have. Not looking that bad. And if she didn't spin bearings, that thing probably still would have worked. But it never cracked. Still in one piece. Don't even had a girl on it. But all in all, the little engines lasted like 3 years. I built it originally to run nitrous in it, changed it up. But I do have something in the works. I've been gathering parts for a little while for this. It's really just been a money game. Shit's been tight lately. Level 10, 331, DSS, short block. I had Stewart help me make a top girdle plate for it, running a bottom DSS girdle plate. It's already had drain back mods done to it and oil restriction mods done to it. We'll be using DSS pistons, HPM rods, Eagle crank. I have to send all this stuff off to get it internally balanced, and I'm going to have the block filled halfway with hardener. That'll help with vibrations. These blocks are known for cracking down the center at 500 horsepower. Yeah. 500 horsepower, they're supposed to be cracking down the center. So I'm trying to get way over that because I'm flipping the pulleys and turning this thing up. If I can get 200 to 300 more out of what the old girl here was, I'd be happy as hell. But all in all, I'm kind of pissed off that I destroyed it myself. This damn sure been a good engine for some junkyard shit. And when I mean junkyard shit, I mean this is a totally different piston. I took that piston out of an engine in the back of my yard laying in the dirt. And I got the crank from my good buddy Travis. A lot of you guys might know him. But it's been thrown back together like this and going for almost a year. Can't complain. Just to show you, you can make power with them small block Fords. Might take a huffer, but otherwise. But everybody have a good night. It was a fun weekend. Holla at you later.